I was clingy, and then not realizing that can run the person that you love, kind of like, oh no,
Like,
you
yeah,
know, like
too
didn't
much.
understand
It definitely runs us off.
but therapy will help me.
'Cause
See
we don't need no more
myself.
working. We already working hard.
Therapy helped me see myself, but I'm no longer clingy. I realize that I love my space, and I love that they love their
I
space, and I'm
think
okay with that. So
clinginess is an attempt to stop your mate from cheating. You know what I mean? You want to know where you at, what you doing, who you with.
That's insecurity.
Because you're trying to make sure that he's not doing something, or you're trying to make sure that she's not doing something.
Yeah.
When that's just not. You can't make somebody. You can't prevent that. So you know what I mean? I think people make themselves miserable when you look for stuff. Yeah. Because most of the time.
Can I see your phone? Can I look at your
why,
phone?
Why do that? Why you need their location? Why you need their location? Why?
Do you have location? What do y'all think about location following?
So
do you follow your mate's location?
Yeah, right. So I could get my heart broke. Sit there and watch. So I can sit up there and break every 15 minutes. Car wash for what? What you going to Walmart for? Who you meeting at? Who you meeting at Sam Club? Who you meeting at Costco? I ain't got time for that. You ain't never went to Whole Food before this early in the day. Who be up there talking about?
Oh,
I got time.
Are you eating healthy now? Huh?
Oh, you eating healthy now, huh?
You want a salad now?
Oh, you want to watch your nutrition now, huh? I'm not sitting up there about to go crazy like that. Listen, you do.
Yeah, I don't like location following.
I like for my friends. I just need to know.
For my family and friends.
Friends, that's it.
Sitting here looking at the location. Old Navy now, huh? Oh, you trying to run up in there?
Yeah.
They got time for that.
That's too much. You can't prevent nobody from doing nothing.
But it happens. It happens.
They will do what they're gonna do,
of the day,
regardless
they do it.
of how much stalking, watching them, or anything.
Any of that.
They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
And
People have to evolve on their
I
own
also
and
wanna
say, I'm done with
something to
you.
you, Delana.
What is that, TJ? What is that?
What I want to do. And I was going to do what I want to do to Delana. I know that was crazy.
I'm confused.
I'm not.
I just love this so much. Welcome back to Let Us Become Sharper / Thursday Night Society podcast. We are back again. Coming in here off our last podcast, we were speaking about when someone means something to you. Do you let them know? Do you let them know what they mean? Do you let them know what they mean to you if they're special to you? Because it blow their head up, go to their head. Or do you suppress what they really mean to you, but they special, but you're not letting them know? We got Nina and Shay back from Hawaii. Fill us in a little bit on the trip. How did y'all enjoy y'all trip to Waikiki?
It was amazing. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful sight to see.
I got my little Waikiki Aloha pineapple Hawaii.
We found out it's not called Hawaii, it's called Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Hawaii. That's how it's really called. It's apostrophe, and I never knew that.
Oh, and it's not called a kitty cat, it's called a oh, my bad. What? I didn't even say it.
He went way
I didn't even say it.
Okay.
We making love already.
I didn't even say it.
She
Just
making
got
love
started.
already.
Forks in the road. All right.
Just got started.
I didn't even say it. Delana, we got the wonderful Delana here with us today. They're telling us, we saw their trips on social media. I can clearly see they had a great time, and I'm glad that y'all definitely earned it. Y'all deserve it. Two grinders for sure. Two straight hustlers who take care of their business, and it's always beautiful to see people reap fruits of their labor. So I was really happy for y'all. I liked every picture. You see how hard at every picture, right? See, I was watching every live. Y'all was live,
The dopest part though was the 6-hour time difference from there to here. So
Yeah.
falling back home. Yeah. I like it. And then the weather is just 80 degrees morning and night.
Morning and night. Beautiful.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Don't be, because we all gonna find.
Take a trip,
we gonna find. Take a trip for us. Yeah. So
right.
let us become sharper. My ladies here today. I somehow, some way, this is turning out just how I wanted it.
Yeah.
Right up your alley.
Somehow, some way, this is turning out just how I wanted
Because
it.
last time all the fellas dominated.
Can you believe
We
it?
need some estrogen in the room.
Yeah.
Get it right.
I got it right. Okay, I got it right. Okay, so yeah, let us become sharper. The crusade for respect. So last time starting off, I spoke about players and squares. Now I've been getting a lot of feedback about players and squares. They say, you define players, you define squares. Player just means motion. It means moving parts. Square means stationary. It's very simple. But my phone rung. Now I don't mind the conversations that I had with people in person. I don't mind the conversations that I had with people in the comments. But when my phone rang, that's another thing.
Right.
My phone rung and somebody said, yeah, You giving out definitions, but you didn't define the lames. I said, and he hung up. I said,
Why that don't go with square? That's not the same.
It's
Lame and the
definitely
sure?
not the same. Let me define it.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
definition,
it's
please.
Let me
the square
define.
and the lane.
I can clearly see that I need to
They
define it.
definitely cousins.
First cousin.
Oh, y'all dudes in trouble. The women go dominate. Players. It's moving parts in motion. When I say player, I don't mean talking about like I'm player right now. Look at this. Look how we sit up here. This could be considered player. These are the queens, the phenomenal women of the Let Us Become Sharper podcast. We moving parts, got motion. Then you got squares are stationary, like can't move, like just standing there and in a movable object. Then you have the lames. What is a lame? A lame is one who does not have the ability for what is required. That's the definition of a lame.
Nah, they not.
They don't have the
They might be
ability.
siblings.
Let's run it back.
Now, wait a minute.
Let's run it back.
Okay, so a player, movers and shakers, right?
Moving and shake. Moving and shake.
Okay,
Moving
movers
parts.
and shakers, right, moving
On the
parts.
basketball court with the ball playing.
Okay, we moving and shaking.
Point guard.
All right.
Point guard.
What was the other?
Square.
A square.
On the sideline.
On the bench.
Hey man, come on. Can I get in the game? No, you just stand right there and
You ain't
pass
good
out
enough.
the water.
Okay, right.
Water
You ain't
boy.
good enough. All
Water
right,
girl.
bam.
Water boy.
And the lame is one without the ability.
That for what is required
Required for what?
for the task at hand.
Okay.
Lames have ability. They just don't have the ability that is required. That's what makes them a lame.
I do go into detail just a little.
Let me become sharper. A lame tries to call a woman out of her name when you don't even know her like that. You heard the homeboy say it, and then you try to say it. You don't have the ability to call her whatever you say it.
Because you don't know me.
Because you don't even know her like that.
Right.
So what is required is for you to know her, to be able to talk to her like that.
Okay.
Lames always try to do abilities that they don't have. You're trying to show out for the women,
Okay.
but you don't have the ability to show out for the women.
So just kick back.
So just
quit trying to be extra.
lames always. Lames
They extra.
never kick back.
Mm.
They always try to show. Lames try to pop a wheelie on the Ducati
End up on their back.
and end up rolling down the street, rolling down 7 Mile.
They didn't quite.
Got it over there. He over here.
Right.
They didn't quite get that through.
The lame look over at the car, see y'all three in there, fresh from Hawaii, eating pineapples, laughing, try to pop a wheelie.
I've seen that a couple times.
Motorcycle go this way,
Yeah.
body
Body
tumbling,
over there.
rolling that way. So you had the motorcycle, but you do not have the ability to pop wheelies on demand in front of women. But the lame tries it anyway.
Yeah, they do.
They tried it anyway.
Yeah.
They try to pop the wheelie
Because they heard somebody say jump off the porch. They had to try.
See?
I mean, that's
Well,
what
when all they had to
We don't want to get into that.
yeah,
when all they had to do was say this.
another story.
All they
That's a
had
whole
to do.
nother story.
Now, this is what a player would have did. Oh, let me tell you what a player would have done. We're gonna actually have fun with this. What the lame would have done. This is what the player would have did. This is what I would have did. All I gotta do is get 1 out of 3.
Mm.
It wouldn't be me.
Don't worry about
Don't be
you.
pulling up somebody ain't not cute. Are you?
You don't know them flat.
Let me tell you, you cute.
Let me
Not you
tell
tell
you.
me.
Let me
Yeah,
show
like, oh, he cute.
this is a
man.
teacher. This is a teachable moment. Let me show y'all why I'm a really player.
Bite.
You missed.
Oh.
You missed
I
it.
heard a noise, but I didn't see where it was.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I know
Oh,
how
you
to.
missed that part?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did. just
I know
heard
how
the
to
noise.
put somebody together. Yeah, keep on talking. It can she never think it'll happen on the air. Oh yeah.
So I don't care about the air.
I don't care about no damn TV.
You bite, I bite back, baby. That's all I gotta say.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Peace and
Might pull
chaos.
a- Might
Hey.
pull a you on you.
Peace and chaos to be continued. So now we got the definition of a player, a square, and a lame. A lame is one who does not have the ability for what is required. He tries to do donuts in the Hellcat and hit a person. You don't know what you're doing. You got the car, but you don't know how to drive the car. That's the problem with a lame. Lames just get out the game. So we going for the business model. I want to speak about it very briefly before we get to our exciting topic. I want to hear, and I'm so glad that I have the women here because this topic is actually structured for the women. It is. It definitely is. You know, prosperity and power. We're talking about an ancient game from an ancient time. We own the well-oiled machine and the grind top master players. The topic is today, we're talking about you're too clingy. You're too clingy. You're so clingy that it's getting on my nerves now. By now, we've all dealt with a person who is far too clingy. How do you deal with this? Do you let them know, which may hurt the feelings of said person because you think they're really cool, right? So you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you're too clingy. So I got to let you know. Or do you just stand strong and somehow endure their clingy nature? Oh, you ain't.
I don't do clingy.
What do you do when the guy just don't get the point?
Tell him.
You come right out and tell him.
Straight, blank, point blank.
But how so? Just like raw, like how you telling right now?
You know what? First, I'm gonna see how clingy you are. If you too clingy, then yeah, I might try to give you some hints. You know what I mean? Subtle little hints. But if you don't take it, then
the hint ain't work. The hint ain't working.
Yeah, we gotta get just straightforward, bro. You doing too much.
I'm talking about too much.
Too much. You're doing too much. You need to bag up a little bit. Give me a little space. You know.
You feel you deserve that. You worth that.
What the heck? Excuse me. Yes.
I'm asking. You deserve that. Because you know what you did.
Some pearls I would clutch.
Because you know that.
I had some pearls, I clutch.
Because you know the guys you know how the guy crazy about you.
I mean, you could be crazy about me, but come on, you have to have your own life. Oh my God.
So it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys who do have their own life, but when the women come into our lives that we really feeling. We can't
don't run them away.
Exactly. You gotta get some balance in there.
So clingy runs you away?
Hell yeah.
I like you to be intimate and everything.
It's like a little borderline psychopath.
What Martin say, we can't spend all our time together. We could have sandwiched here and there.
Borderline psychopath.
That's like borderline psychopath right there. You scared me at that point. You
You're
ever watch You on Netflix? You ever watch You?
You're too clingy.
That's clingy right there.
So
I love it though. A little. Like I like affection, but not.
Peace and chaos. I'm saying
I like you to be into me, but just don't. I got to be able to have my personal space too, my personal time, and you can't be offended that I need that.
I'm talking about too clingy.
Yeah, I need my
I want to be by myself sometimes.
Put it like this: what I'm saying on the topic, I'm talking about to the point where it's time to have a talk.
Were you at the bathroom door when I'm in the bathroom?
Yeah. Do you have the talk or not? Yes.
I've experienced.
You trying to answer your question? Look, I'm gonna tell you like
that's why I was glad it was all woman panel because you had to have.
The answer is no.
What you say? Automatically?
It's automatically no.
I'm in the bathroom, right?
Wait, you said it's gonna come in the bathroom?
Yeah.
No, he's not. No.
Yeah. You talking to you, or go in there with you?
You know, listen to them, like your kids say.
No.
She said it's an automatic no.
It's automatic no. Whatever you ask. What is it? No. It's no.
So.
I can't do.
Okay, so I'm working with it. I'm trying to get understand. So y'all are just you got your boundaries set. The guys going over the boundaries, and y'all have the talk. Y'all letting them know. Nina says she tell them.
I have a fantastic example of it's happening right now.
Whoa!
Bless your heart.
Whoa!
No, it's not cute.
It's not.
I don't understand it.
Can you elaborate on your example? And Nina, we thank you for your answer. Can you elaborate on that? So first of all, before we get started, I would let her hear this example. But first, before we go there, when someone is too clingy, they're clinging on to you too much. Do you let them know, or do you kind of internalize? Do you endure the clinginess and just kind of keep hoping that they catch the hints, and you just got to nip it in the bud?
I nip it in the bud, but sometimes it doesn't work.
Oh.
This time it's not working, and I don't understand.
Oh, so
and we not even we are a continent away from each other.
Not a continent.
We're a whole continent away.
And you
and I don't understand it.
Imagine if he was close. Ooh.
that scares me.
Yes.
You see, I have to.
That actually scares me. Like if he was close enough, that scares me because I can't share the screenshots. But
She said serious.
like I don't understand how you saying all these things, and I haven't talked to you in months. And when I did talk to you last, it was this is a bit too much, sir.
Yeah.
You
I say that.
you live in Paris. I live here. You travel here sometimes, yes. But when you travel here, that scares me because the way you're acting.
Yeah, I have to let that go. I'm a quick dropper.
It was like
I will
it
drop.
was like six, it was six messages back to back to back to back to back, and I have not talked to you in months.
Oh no, see, I can't do that.
So when you come here, it's like I'm like, I need to change my address or phone number or something because what the heck?
Too clingy.
That's
that
weird.
Sounds stalkerish.
Yeah, it is borderline stalker.
Yeah, that's borderline.
Well, clingy.
I had a stalker and I had the clingy, but it was the same person, so I know what this is. I've been
See,
here.
because it starts clingy and then it becomes stalkerish, right?
I had to go up the blicky. I had to go get it registered. All that.
It's gonna be
not PQ.
Make sure you get like them papers on them. So when it happened,
but I'm saying
You in the
it
clear.
gets turns and stuff like that. It's scary,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know,
Yeah.
because people don't take rejection well. So it's like once I say, this is it, I'm done. That people go crazy.
yes,
Yeah, you do gotta
He
be
had his
careful.
homeboy calling me when the first time. I'm like, what? Why is your homeboy calling me, asking me things like this? Don't make no sense, sir.
Mm-mm. I'm so detached from
I get
toxicity that
scared
I
quick.
don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't do drama. So it's like I said, that was when I was in my 20s. That was early chaos in my early 20s because I didn't know no better.
Oh, it's funny.
But once you know better, then you do better. And I just can't really associate with that. So when I met that clinginess and that stalkerish, I really was like, this ain't it. You know, so I had to separate from it immediately. I don't do that teeter-totter. Once you show me a sign, you won't see me again.
Wow.
Yeah, because some
You
women
like
think
that,
it's
for real.
cute though.
Oh hell no! I don't play
Yeah.
that. I lost a cousin to that. One of my cousins is dead today. God rest her soul, because a man killed her because she didn't want to be with him no more.
And
You know,
some women think it's cute and it get out of order.
And that's
Yeah.
what I don't want.
Yeah.
The
Please don't
clinginess.
love me to death.
So what about
Please
women?
don't-
What
please
about
don't love me to
clingy
death.
women though?
I don't want to be your best.
I don't want to be your only. No, nope.
Don't kill me.
So CJ, what about clingy women? Do you
He like that
you
shit.
toxic?
He like that.
He might like it. Like
He ain't gonna like you unless you clean. No, CJ.
Call me every day. Where you at, man? You know
why
we
you ain't
gotta
text
go.
me? I called you twice and you
want
ain't
your-
answer that phone.
He wants
Oh,
your
we gotta
voice
go
to
on
be talking
you,
crazy too.
I created a monster here. I see I created a monster here. No.
You seen I called you? Why you call me back?
Yeah, well, we like
5 minutes ago.
men, you know, and I can speak for, you know, generalize. I can speak for most men. I've done enough living to be able to speak. You know, we are flattered to know that we still have it. One of the biggest things for men is we always, you know, in scenarios where guys say, get into a situation where they cheated, you know, or even went against, did something that probably was unsightly to the relationship. Our whole thing, just speaking for men in general, we be really making sure that we still on, that we still hot, that we still got it. And it really was never about cheating. So the clinginess and having some woman clinging or even stalking in a way lets us know that we still about something, because you best the wife ain't stalking us no more.
So when
The
a woman
wife
ain't on
ain't-
you
So
like
when she
that-
stabbed
The wife ain't stalking. The wife ain't stalking no more.
Did you see that? There's a thin line between love and hate. Did you? See
Yeah, that wasn't his wife though.
But you can still get die at the hand of a woman. What do you mean?
Yeah,
He
well,
playing.
yeah, well.
So
you know.
you saying that the wife not clingy no more? She not giving you attention.
No.
So you want the outside chick to be clingy? Ain't that messing up your relationship?
Hold tight. That's not what I
Until-
said.
I'm
okay.
asking.
I'm just talking about the clingy nature of the women. We are flattered in a way, which I wasn't finished. We are flattered in a way to know that that we still own like that. But the clinginess goes too far. It's different for us because a woman is allowed to cross certain boundaries. Like, for example, it look really, really weird if I'm out there screaming and slashing tires as a man. That's
they
it.
doing it. They
trust me. I know. No. I know it happens. I'm just saying
they following you and everything.
It just looked crazy, and they're gonna say he acting like a bro. He acting like a woman.
Like a chick,
He acting like a woman if I'm out there doing that. Versus if a woman does it, she actually in her rightful space.
It's
you're supposed to get the spaghetti. You're supposed to get the spaghetti thrown on your hood. The spaghetti on the windshield. I'm not giving that no game. I'm out here.
This nigga put spaghetti on your windshield.
Man, I was at a barbershop.
What supposed to do? What the spaghetti on the
Bologna
windshield?
destroys the paint on the car.
Oh, that's ignorant. Who looked that up?
No, you got to get the eggs and the milk and do the
Or,
inside.
Look,
in the summer.
Do not no sugar in the tank. A couple Kit Kat bars. It takes a little more time, same amount of sugar, but they don't know when it's gonna happen.
She done found
fellas. She done found
fellas. They know a gluten-free way.
And there's no sugar, so there's no evidence that he putting gas in his tank. He has no idea that he got about 6 Kit Kat bars in that damn.
I don't do stuff like that, but if I did, I want you to know that I did it, so it's gonna be obvious that I did.
The most I ever did, I'm Shane. I was in my 20s though, and I was married. But most I ever did, I was young and toxic. We was going through some things. And I slashed the tire. I didn't do all 3 because I knew it was a felony. This one
This the one left.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you.
We left again, y'all.
I was young. We listened and we done that.
There we go. A windshield.
You live and you learn. I'm not that anymore though.
Don't break the windshield though. You break the little windows, they cost more.
The little windows, what?
Do they cost?
You know the little windows
on the side, the little back window?
Yes, they're tempered glass.
What?
The tempered glass costs more to replace.
Delana knows something. That's funny. Let me find out Delana was back in the day. Oh, I didn't say that on camera. I'm sorry.
No, yes, you did.
I didn't mean to go that left.
Yes, you did. Y'all really love.
I'm telling y'all, a little milk and eggs in the summertime. Hit them seats.
Oh, what that do for her?
Girl, they be smelling like some
sour puss right
that is so sour.
That's what hard in the early 20s, y'all. We
hard to get out. Eggs, milk, trying to tell you.
Oh, y'all love chaos.
That's in the young days.
That's back. No, you know what? If you don't mess with me, I don't mess with you. If you messy, I did mess with somebody because they did messed up my car. So then you get it back.
Yeah, I'm coming harder though.
I don't
anything you can do.
I can do better.
I don't believe in the destruction of property. But we do know that it happens.
It does.
It happens when people become especially too clingy, when they feel entitled.
See, this happens when it's too clingy. This is the type of stuff that happens when you too dang on.
So you need your own life outside of me.
Yeah. So definitely tonight, I understand that we go for all you too clingy people out there.
I'm trying to tell you,
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Have you a life?
Leave it alone.
Have you an alternate way? Because they do not like the too clingy. When I'm in a scenario, back to what I was talking about with the fellas, when I'm in a scenario where we're too clingy, yes, it does show that we still have, we there's a little sense of it. And the guys, they're going to object because ain't nobody going to openly admit, but in their hearts and in their mind, they know we like a woman who is interested in us, especially to that degree.
Now, what if your wife is the same way? Then what? What if your wife is into you? Then you going to say forget the other girls? Is that what it takes for you to say forget them?
No.
Say still don't even matter.
The wife,
she might be into your ass. That's why she married to you. She might be like, I love you, babe. Come on up in here tonight. What you gonna do?
The wife still have the sauce, but it's just not the same sauce.
That's brown.
Because who not gonna love you and care about you when they know you every moment? We want somebody that don't know us to be just impressed by what we present.
So
to
why
them.
get married and play games like that? Though? Why do that? That's
a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother topic.
Fire. He like to play with fire. That's another topic.
That's a whole. So she's already spoken. The next topic is why do men get married and like to play games?
Let me tell you, fire signs like to play with fire. Huh? Fire signs like to play with fire.
I'm a fire sign. But
I am too.
Fire, no, I'm a Leo. But I don't like drama.
I love Leo.
Hey y'all.
No, for real. That's not,
But you do like to play with fire. You just don't realize it.
She do. She like to play with fire.
You like to play with fire. All fire signs do. We all do.
We
do.
Nina said, "I'm just Chicago fire."
I'm just, I'm low key. I'm laid back. I just put fires out. I don't start.
What about like a cancer? No, you sound like a cancer.
She a whole Aquarius over here. I got 2 Aquarius daughters too.
Oh, that water. Yeah, I'm a fire sign as well, Sagittarius. So, yeah, so but when it becomes too clingy for us, it really becomes a headache because we are, and the women are, y'all professionals, but we are earners. So when we out there trying to earn, the clinginess is coming. We out there trying to work. Who you at? We out there. Well, I'm at work. I've been here for the last 12 hours. I'm trying to get it in. And then that's when the clinginess comes. Being in the barbershop, I see guys suffer with this all the time. They can't even get through a haircut without the phone. Then after the phone, FaceTime comes. They don't answer the FaceTime. She might just pull up.
Oh my goodness. I think you need a schedule.
She might just pull. I've seen them pull up.
You need an appointment for FaceTime.
You need an appointment. I don't like FaceTime. That is
I've seen.
Don't FaceTime me, and I don't know about
really
it.
like.
I've seen them walk through the door. I've seen them walk through the door.
It on.
Yeah. I've seen the process. I've seen the FaceTime reject, the regular phone call, voicemail, and I done seen her walk through the door.
Dang.
Coming down the steps, come through that door.
Man,
Gotta watch how you choose.
That's super clingy. I've seen this. So we like the attention, yes, but when it goes too far, it becomes a super, super headache.
It is.
And it's not justifiable because I hate to say it, like I say, this is what this podcast is for. It's different opinions. I've been getting a lot of flack, and I feel that I'm politically correct on a lot of things, but it's just leaning y'all way. Y'all are the ones, y'all the fire, y'all the ones we chasing behind. But when the heat is on us, it's like you got this woman called FaceTime, called on the phone. You ain't answer. She came down the stairs. Like, wow, she really. This is.
Yeah, that's
over.
Too much. That be like.
But I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
Well, a lot of it comes with age, though. I was gonna say, at a certain age, I don't care.
Ain't no age.
I'm not chasing you.
Ain't no age.
I'm gonna be very transparent. There was a time. See, I could talk about something because I overcame it. I was a clingy person before in my lifetime,
In disguise.
No, for real. I for the one I loved, yeah.
I'm
being real. I'm telling accountability, right?
In disguise.
So I know what that means. I was like, I want to be with my man every day, all day. But that's because, like I said, we did some things. We had to spend some time away. So when I was able to get back close, I was clingy, and then not realizing that can run the person that you love, kind of like, oh no.
Like,
it definitely runs us off.
But therapy is what helped me.
We don't need no more working. We already working hard.
Therapy helped me see myself, but I'm no longer clingy. I realized that I love my space, and I love that they love their space, and I'm okay with that. So
clinginess is an attempt to stop your mate from cheating. You know what I mean? You want to know where you at, what you doing, who you with.
That's insecurity.
Because you're trying to make sure that he's not doing something, or you're trying to make sure that she's not doing something. Yeah. When that's just not. You can't make somebody. You can't prevent that. So you know what I mean? I think people make themselves miserable when you look for stuff. Yeah. Because most of the time.
Can I see your phone? Can I look at your phone?
Why do that? Why you need their location? Why you need their location? Why?
Do you have location? What do y'all think about location following?
So
do you follow your mate's location?
Yeah, right. So I could get my heart broke. Sit there and watch. So I can sit up there and break every 15 minutes. Car wash for what? What you going to Walmart for? Who you meeting at? Who you meeting at Sam Club? Who you meeting at Costco? I ain't got time for that. You ain't never went to Whole Food before this early in the day. Who be up there talking about?
Oh, I got time. Oh, you eating healthy now, huh?
Oh, you eating healthy now, huh?
You want a salad now?
Oh, you want to watch your nutrition now, huh? I'm not sitting up there about to go crazy like that. Listen, you do.
Yeah, I don't like location following.
Only for my friends. I just need to know.
For my family and friends. Right,
that's it.
Sitting here looking at the location. Old Navy now, huh? Oh, you trying to run up in there?
Yeah.
They got time for that.
That's too much. You can't prevent nobody from doing nothing.
But it happens. It happens.
They will do what they're gonna do, regardless of how much stalking, watching them, or anything. They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
People have to evolve on their own and say, "I'm done with you."
To you, Delana.
What is that? What is that?
What I want to do, and I was gonna do what I want to do to Delana. I know that was crazy.
I'm confused.
I just love this so much. Don't ever mind
me. We didn't talk about 5 topics in one show. We ain't going to go all like
that. All over the board.
Trust me, I did not know that clingy would open up. So I have to go edit this down and find how many different. We're going to go explore, become sharper. We're going to levels to this. We're going to become sharper on every one of those avenues to get, just to I didn't think
different
that this
levels
was
of clingy.
I didn't think that this was a broad enough of a topic. This is just the topic I brought for the day to simmer down from what the intensity that we've been having. And I see that this is still intense.
Took it high.
Yeah, it still took it high because we've been on high for the last 3-4 podcasts. We've been on high. So I'm like, let's bring it down, something fun, and it still got serious and intense. We're talking about I'd have heard the eggs mixed with the milk, then you put it in the seat, then you took the Kit Kat bars, you put it. So I'm like, oh, this went too far. So
we don't want to teach the young girls how to do.
Yeah,
we
bad.
Oh,
that was back in the 1900s when it was tires.
Yeah.
Oh,
back in the 1900s.
There will be editing going on this evening. Just believe that.
We
know
use
that.
our words and communicate.
There will be editing going on this evening. I'm gonna
do any of that.
I'm gonna be busy tonight editing this one up. So I want to get real quick to our supporters. All cash is verified. Thank you for the support. I have some people who have donated from a monetary standpoint, some for the studio here for the podcast to keep it going. And we also make sure we make those attempts to make sure that we recognize those people that help out for the show, that their help does not go unrecognized. To my personal supporters, the people that just support me, I want to just speak out real quick on one of my guys. He came. I didn't know. You never know what you need until you need it, right? One of my guys came and took me to lunch yesterday. It was really, we even had we had a drink. I even posted it. It was a really, really good experience. So I like to just say, thank you for the supporters of the podcast and my personal supporters. I appreciate what you do from the bottom of my heart. All of us do. Wow. Clingy. I didn't know Clingy was going to
bad balance.
Yeah, so now I'm becoming sharper, having to learn about life, because what I think is light, I need to really reevaluate that. This wasn't light. We went in on, if a person is too clingy, do you let them know, or do you just endure the clingy nature of that person? And it pulled out even more topics, more things that have to be discussed moving forward. So we have to stay in this zone for a minute and tackle every aspect of it. It's just more work for us, but we love our work. Don't you see how we work? I mean, who wouldn't love this kind of work?
Right. And know your mate's love language, then you won't be clingy.
What's your love language?
I love affection, and I also love quality time.
What's your love language?
Words of affirmation too.
Quality time and words of affirmation.
What's your love language?
She probably like acts of service. I'm about to say that she probably like acts of service.
These teeth.
Why you want to bite me?
Hey. Yeah, that's what you love.
What's your love language?
What are they?
All of the above.
What are they? What are the love?
Words,
gifts,
gifts, acts of service, gifts, words of affirmation, quality time, and affection.
I would say gifts.
And what goes on top of a neck?
Huh?
That was a riddle for you.
I'm so lost. What? See, we'll never know. We can't figure them out. I need to hear one. Tell me one of your love language. How do you like to be loved? What you like your woman to love you like?
What goes on top of a neck?
What? A turkey? Turkey neck.
That's what you want to call
it.
Foot.
I'm talking about foot.
Y'all not gonna say it, huh?
It's not.
Y'all not gonna say it.
No,
we need you to say it.
What do you put a helmet on? Y'all don't want to say it. All right, my love language is gifts.
Yes.
Which one is that? Is that one of them?
Yeah, he like gifts.
That's the first one.
Yeah, I just need them gifts, man, and I need that cho. Yeah, respect my cho. That money. I love gifts and money. I love cho, and I love my back rub too, and I like the back rub or feet rub. I like gifts. I like online order for me gifts.
Come on, online shop for me.
Online order.
Give me a gift. Yeah, I know you love me. You like me something.
Yes, I like
if you don't give me a gift, I don't know you love me. I don't really think you love me.
Language.
So she don't buy you, you feel like she don't love you.
No, it's impossible. You don't love me unless you buy me.
You don't love me.
You don't love me.
If she go shopping by herself, ain't thought about
you. Might love somebody else. If you go buy the dog food, they the big, with the big case of dog food and put it out. Bam, if you buy the big bag, the case, the dog, you might love somebody else, but that ain't loving me.
Wait, do you have to get something every time she gets something?
No, she gets something every time I get something.
Okay, that's nice.
I'm getting something. Man, we got man. I ain't got no brothers here to save me today.
Nope.
Every time they get me like,
consider yourself jumped.
if we look back
They
at
attacked me.
every
They
time
attacked me
they
last
get me
time.
like this without no other guys on the panel, they have a field day. Man, they do it every time.
Y'all can't be attacking her when she passes up.
Man,
Oh, I
no,
held it though. I held it though. I held my own.
Oh, that lady was cool. She had it.
Elena got it. She held it down.
Right.
I saw she pulled a couple Kit Kats out of her purse. I was wondering,
When I see a Kit Kat, I'm looking at them
I
different.
was she pulled a couple Kit Kats out of her purse. I said, "Elena, what's the Kit Kat for?"
Just break them up and then
break,
go slap.
break.
You can't even see they go in. Yeah.
Yeah, they go right down.
They go right down there. You don't even know.
Who knew?
Go ahead, get that gas tank.
All right, guys. Well, y'all be the judge. Y'all see y'all see what they really saying out here on the panel. Yeah, so y'all be safe out there. You know, these beautiful women just got back from Hawaii. That I'm loving their experience. I'm hoping that they will share some of the footage. I didn't rip none of their footage to put up, but hopefully they gonna designate some for me.
Put it up, whatever you see, baby.
Whatever you like. Whatever it is you like.
They talking about love language. They talking about love language.
Nice to me, baby.
They talking about love language.
That's how we felt out there.
Yeah, I'll take some of the picture, put it up just to highlight and accent the beautiful things that they do. They come so far. They come so far. Delaney comes so far. So I want to put that up there for y'all. We had a great show today. I don't know. I know we're gonna take some pictures, but I don't know what we're gonna do after that. We might just, I don't know. But anything past that, y'all stay safe out there, but also stay dangerous. Keep your head on the swivel and always be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of people that surround you. Be conscious and cognizant of your path and your safety out there. Because, you know, I'm gonna bring it down to a serious, very serious note when I say this as we close the podcast. Be safe out there. Until the next show we do, we'll be back. We're gonna dissect some of these topics that was in here and cover some of that ground. We have more time. We'll be back. We're gonna do our work. Y'all check this out. Go over it. You know, you're too clingy. We'll name it that. And let us become sharper.